weekend. What is happening around Manchester United? There isn't much. Other people have you believe that there is all sorts going on right now. It's complete and utter garbage. Not even worth making a video or a story about. We touched on pretty much every subject that other people are talking about this morning already in the show last night, because that's all it was worth. 2 or 3 minutes conversation. Nothing's going to happen with Kimmich. I think he's too highly priced. I would take him at United, but not ahead of Casemiro. We covered that last night. Job done. Nothing to talk about there. O'Neill, I want to talk about that because that is news, and it is real news in terms of what we expected to come out, which was that O'Neill isn't going to be persuaded away to do a coaching role here at Old Trafford when he is number one at Wolves, and Wolves will pretty much do everything they possibly can to keep him as well. So that, alongside O'Neill not wanting to be downgraded, I think we can put that to bed safely today. It was a story, I think someone just sprung up out of complete nothing. United looking at the best, who's good. O'Neill's an alright coach, he's done well. Let's just make a story about him possibly going to Manchester United. I'm sure they were looking at him, but it's not worth talking about anymore, is it? So, if you're looking for your updates and everything that's going on with United right now, then that is pretty much it. We'll carry on talking because I want to speak to you guys in the chat as well, and we are live, so please do give the video a like as well. And hit that subscribe button if you are tuning in for the first time. I'm feeling upbeat. I'm feeling confident. Just seeing international week finished and then United players back at Carrington just gives me a good vibe. It gives me a sort of, okay, this is it. It's the men against the mouse sort of time, isn't it? Squeaky bum time as such, like it says in the title. It's time for these players to deliver for our manager, Erik ten Hag. We have got Kaz on comments as well, guys. Kaz, I forgot to introduce you. I am sorry. She's looking very cold, stood behind the camera right now, so I do apologise. But Kaz, say hello to the people.
Hi everyone. Honestly, I know I'm always cold. Trust me, you might look out the window today and think it looks like a really nice day, but it's bloody cold.
No, it is. There's a bit of a wind chill going on this weekend. But I mean, if it clears up for Easter weekend, everybody's happy, aren't they? That's what we want to see. But yeah, get into the chat. Let me know how you're feeling, everybody. Make sure you please give the video a like. Kaz is ready for all of your comments. If you've got any questions, anything you want me to get to, this is your opportunity. And Kaz as well, if you want her opinion. Like we said, we are going to be bringing Kaz in more over the next couple of months. She's giving me that look behind the camera, guys. But you're going to have to back me up on this one. I mean, right, okay, let's get into the news anyway. Kaz will come up with the comments in a minute. But yeah, so O'Neill, that's the bed. Once again, transfer-wise for United right now, you're looking at what? Joselu from Real Madrid. We talked about Kimmich last night. I can't see that happening. Honestly, if we sold Casemiro, then I could probably start talking about that more seriously. But like you guys said last night, I don't think Kimmich is even worth the conversation right now. There'll be plenty of people looking at him. And the way that Ineos are sort of structuring the transfers, or how it looks like they're structuring transfers right now, Kimmich at that age, the wages, I just don't think he fits. I don't think he fits the model of what Ineos are looking to build at United. I think they're looking for younger. I think they're looking for more progressive players that can get better and develop. Kimmich is peaked, and I don't think he's going to get any better than what he is. Does he fit into our team? He'll add quality to our team, yeah. Some will say he replaces a few of our midfielders in that squad right now. But if you're building for a future, nah, he's not the man. He's not. Like João Neves, like I have bigged up many a times on this channel and talked about the positives of a player like that. Price tag kind of kills that transfer. I really hope that it doesn't, and we are serious if we can get in, that we go all out for him, but we will see. Kaz's chance comments are flying in, guys. Thank you.
Yeah, we always have a theme, don't we? There's lots of bird chat today. So guest says, watch out for the seagulls, they look shifty.
Seagulls today? Where were we?
Oh, I don't know. Gray says...
I don't think we got many seagulls around today.
Gray says, watch out for security and little grey ducks, Adam.
Little grey ducks.
And then a few more comments coming in. Mushy P says it's snowing in Swansea.
Really?
And Stu said, like or Kaz gets the flu. Now, looking at that, we've got 34 likes. Please like the video because I don't want to get the flu.
That's a bit harsh, isn't it, that one? That's like real sort of blackmail sort of tackle there, isn't it? It's quite vindictive. It's quite...
We like it. Just get the likes in.
Yeah, if you get the likes up, that's fine, but I'm sure we don't want to give anyone the bleeding flu.
Guest said Sweden is warm and kind of sunny, a toast to 8 degrees. I mean, it says it's 8 degrees here today, but it feels really cold.
It's not 8 degrees. It's definitely not.
Jan's in the chat. Can everyone just wish Jan happy birthday for tomorrow as well, please?
Let everyone know who that is, Kaz.
Jan's my mum, and I always forget which day her birthday is, so I'm really proud of myself.
We'll see you tomorrow, Jan. Don't worry.
She's going to tell me now it's not tomorrow, but we'll just see how that goes.
Has Jan got any Easter eggs for us?
Jan's already given us some Easter eggs, don't
What about
forget.
mine?
Yeah, you got one.
Did I? What was
Yeah.
it?
I can't remember. You chose one.
Was it a Kit Kat
from
Chunky?
afar. Kit Kat Chunky. Yeah, so Jan says, guess I'm stopping in the warm. Won't get me out, it's cold. Well, I agree with that one. And Brett says, Kaz has a lovely voice and I'm sure she will do a brilliant job of presenting. So Brett is now my new favourite legend on the channel.
Don't scare her, Brett, because she doesn't want to present. She just wants to be part of the show.
No, you're just getting nervous now about me presenting, aren't
All right,
you?
yeah, folks. Money where your mouth is, then let's see. Eh? Right,
You're
anyway,
okay.
back to United news. If anyone has got United topics, then please do. It is a United channel, even though I do love our general chat as well. But like I said at the start of the show, the reality is, and what I will do on this channel is just give you my opinion. You guys comment on my opinion, but I'm just going to go no bull around it. I'm just going to tell you as it is. I've seen another story that come out about Rashford and Mainu with the England side of things. I'm sure I covered that 2 or 3 days ago. I see things that I see and I talk about it on the channel. It sometimes isn't even written in the media. I just talk about everything that is going on. And you've just got to look at it and go, look, it's all there. It's all there for you to see. Rashford isn't in form, Mainu's playing fantastic, and that's it. There's not much more to say. What was you saying there, Kaz?
Yeah, I can see the picture's gone a little bit fuzzy, and last time you was at Old Trafford, the picture wasn't great, so I'm not sure what that is. Are you on the Wi-Fi or
No, it shouldn't
4G?
be on the Wi-Fi.
So
shouldn't.
I apologise.
You can double check if it is on the phone there, Kaz, anyway. Just make sure, just scroll it down, it'll still carry on. But yeah, I mean, for me, looking at the situation with United right now, and there's plenty to talk about with who comes into the squad, how Manchester United approach this next 2 months of football, 12 games to go. We've talked about it a lot. I'm really excited simply because we've got all of the players back at training. There's only Luke Shaw of note, significant-wise, with injury right now that we're not going to see for a few weeks. So really happy about that. And what it does do, it just lays everything out. It lays everything out there for Ten Hag to deal with, no excuses. I'm sure if there is any sort of niggles, we will get the spoiler alert in the press conference tomorrow. I'll cover that as well tomorrow, guys, and what Ten Hag is saying. But there is no more. There's no more excuses in terms of injuries. I think the players will be buoyant after a decent international break for most. And obviously, we are coming off the back of that epic win against Liverpool. FA Cup and Wembley on the horizon this month as well, or next month, sorry, in April. And yeah, we're going places. I just feel like there is, like we said, there's a real positive vibe around United after that Liverpool game. I think it's carried on through the international break with the likes of Mainu and Garnacho playing very well. But honestly, I just look at it and go, I don't like international breaks. I despise them. I really do despise them. You all know how I feel. But this one, I feel for momentum, it's not come at the right time because obviously we were, like I said, buoyant after Liverpool and we wanted to carry on that run. But also you've got to look at it and go, players that needed the rest got a rest, players that needed game time got game time, and going into this last squeaky bum period of the season, everything is set up perfect for United. And the game's not easy, I know, but if there was ever a chance to take advantage of, say, our fixtures compared to the likes of Villa and Spurs, and we did that the other day with James on the channel, as we've seen in the other video, I think Manchester United are in the best position right now. I know with points are on the board, and it's always better having points on the board, but I do think that for the games that we got coming up, I can't see Tottenham or Villa getting points off the likes of Arsenal, City or Liverpool. I think we've got half a chance because we've proven already at Old Trafford. And there's more on the line for United. I think the atmosphere and everything that's at stake adds pressure to that game for the visitors, not United. So I feel like when Arsenal turn up and Liverpool turn up again next week, the atmosphere can carry us and help us through these games. Because if we do beat Liverpool again, that's them done in the title race, I feel. I don't think City and Arsenal are going to drop many points. And obviously this weekend coming up, it's Arsenal against City as well. So it will be, I think, Liverpool's only chance to secure a title now going forward, because I think other teams are improving and Jurgen Klopp is out of here, isn't he? He's done and dusted. So for me, this is their chance. It's going to be so highly pressured, all these games coming up for every single team in that title race. I don't think Villa or Tottenham are going to be taking any points off either one of them front three runners, Arsenal, City and Liverpool. So looking at that, I feel like United are in a better position. Yes, we've still got Liverpool, but we're getting them out of the way early, which is next week. And I think with us being at home, already proving that we can beat them here, that we will take them down again. I'm confident we can do. On the day, it may change, obviously, and again, injuries come into that and who's available and what's going on. But still, you've got to just be positive as a United fan now. And I think this is probably the most buoyant that the fan base has been all season. Definitely come the turn of the year. Like, we had some good form, but it was always them doubts, like how we were playing. We sort of got away with it a little bit. Yeah, we rode our luck against Liverpool, but we've seen a more determined Man United side against Liverpool, and I think that's what the fan base is holding on to, and that's what the fan base are looking at, and why everyone is feeling a little bit more upbeat. And I feel good inside. I do feel good inside. But yeah, that's pretty much covering what's coming up. Ten Hag will either put us right down in our places by saying certain players aren't available that we hope were available, and we'll deal with that tomorrow. But this is it now. This is it. The last break's done. The international's finished. It's the running. It is full on. Deal with what we've got right now. And I think Manchester United's squad is more than capable of getting where we need to, which is top 5. I think also, needed to add to that, if Villa's run in the Europa Conference League, I think that will hamper them as well. So looking at that, I would say that Manchester United, with the games that we've got, and I think they're double header at home to Sheffield United and Burnley, I think that one there, just chance to get them back to back and get 6 points on the board. I think we can add pressure on at the right times in this running, just having a look through them fixtures of when we play and when Spurs and Villa both play. Because obviously Villa are always going to be second to us because they're in Europe and they'll be playing on the Sundays. So United, I feel, being able to get the points on the board first in this running, I think that's where it's going to benefit us. It really is. But yeah, guys, get your comments coming in. I want to know how you feel about the team going forward and what you want to see and how you want Ten Hag to play. Does Ahmad move into a central role? Does he start ahead of Rashford? Some people were saying in the game against Brentford. I mean, Rashford and the injury, Gareth Southgate has come out and talked about the injury situation with Marcus. He said it wasn't because of injury why he didn't play. So effectively, he has just said, look, he wanted to look at other players. Like I said, like Gordon now looks like he could pretty much be ahead of him. The impact that he made, so Rashford needs to pull his finger out, and he needs to pull his finger out for United, because he ain't going to impress Erik Ten Hag anywhere else than playing here for Man United. This is his. So he ain't going to impress Gareth Southgate. He needs to impress Erik Ten Hag. He really does. But to get back in that England squad and be a front runner, he needs to be pulling everything out of what he can in these games here at Old Trafford and the other games that United have got this season. He's just now, I feel, not the forgotten man, but can be forgettable. Like, we can move past Rashford now. I think players coming through like Ahmad and players coming through for England, reality check time is well and truly on for Marcus, and I just feel like he needs to take this opportunity that he's got right now, because he still is in favour. He got his goal against Liverpool. He is one of the most senior players at Manchester United. He's our leading goal scorer. Not this season, but obviously of all time right now with the players that are in this squad. And this is where he can really stake his claim to be Manchester United player. I still want him gone in the summer. Nothing's going to change that. But for me, like, this is the perfect opportunity for him now. Comments with Kaz?
Yeah, first of all, with the picture, it's kind of coming and going at times. We are just at the mercy of Wi-Fi or data, so please just bear with us. If you like Minecraft version of Adam, please like the video. Michael Arthur says, when we discuss UEFA rules, what is the rule if Man United and Nice finish 6th?
The rule is, if you listen to reports early from this week, that both can't play in the same European competition. But then another report came out with numerous media outlets that United have had reassurances from UEFA that if them and Nice both qualify for the same European competition after this season, then they will be okay and will be able to compete. So it has been sort of put to bed a little bit. There were concerns. If you go down to full black and white and in the small print, it probably is we can't, but I think there is a way around it, and there are loopholes within the system, which I was pretty confident that United will be able to get around as well anyway. Kaz, one more?
Yep, Stephanie says Adam is in his natural habitat at Old Trafford with pigeons, security and double sausage.
There's a double sausage. There's a front four, so there's a quartet of pigeons just at the front here right now, hoping for some stray chips. That's it. That's all there is.
Cliff
a
Red
big
says,
fat one as well.
Cliff Red said Minecraft Adam rules, haha.
Yeah, is a picture that bad?
It's okay and then it's bad and then it's okay and then it's bad. So
yeah, that's United trying to scramble us.
I'm actually starting to think that's the case.
We're saying it as it is, and they don't like it. So yeah, put the scramblers out. That's what they're doing. But it won't stop us. No, it won't. Never does. Never does. Cheers for watching all of the content that we got out yesterday as well, guys. It's cutting down well. Let me know what you think as well with that best 11. If you've got any comments, if you haven't seen that video on the YouTube short section or TikTok, get your comments in on the live now and let me know what you think, because a lot of people have had a lot to say on that one. And yeah, it was a kind of weird best time 11. I just don't know how some United fans see the game. Like, it's interesting and everyone's got an opinion, I know that, but like seriously, some of them were like, how can you not pick a certain player instead of him? But hey, it wasn't my choice. I'm ridding myself of all blame of that. Why are you smiling at me?
I'm just thinking back to that video yesterday. I remember reading a comment, I think it was on a TikTok version, the girl that you asked. I think you mentioned Giggs, and someone said she just looked at you like she has no idea who Giggs is.
Yeah, it's crazy, isn't it? Like, there's some legends of this football club that fans don't even know or even knew existed.
Adam Jammin in the chat says, Adam, can you go into the store and pick me up a size large white jersey? I already know the answer to that one.
No, we don't go in there and give any money to them. But if anyone does want any, hook up. So drop your comments in later on. I'll find you one.
Jonathan says, have the pigeons hit the like button yet?
Pigeons are liking the chips, that's it.
Like
Nothing
the chips,
else.
not the chat.
Chips on the chat, yep.
Brett says, Adam, we need a show with a poll covering the best 11.
A what, sorry? A whole show?
Yeah, so we need a show that has a poll covering the best 11.
The poll can only cover 4 on YouTube.
Yeah, but so you could do several polls.
So we can do one. So
I
what
can
we'll
help
do,
you out with that, Adam.
What we'll do, we'll get a few. What we'll do for that one is we'll do our own where we're live. We'll get a few guests on, and we'll all debate it amongst ourselves. I think that's probably the best way to do that one.
Sounds good.
Oh,
Guest says she wants to share the chips and crisps with the pigeons.
No, sorry, greedy bar stewards that they are.
We've got 76 likes. Let's get to 100.
Yeah,
please.
100, please. Come on, guys, get a like in the video. Get a like in the video. We are just on full-on build-up mode now to this weekend. That's it. Like, nothing else to talk about. I'm just waiting. All I want to know now is what Ten Hag is going to say in the chat. Like, from tonight, we're going to start building up to Brentford in hope that Ten Hag isn't going to drop any bombshells on us. It really isn't. But go on, Kaz.
Yeah, Leo says, how about a show on top transfers we need this summer? Sweeney says, rating the best 11 is a good idea. Gar8 says, Adam, give us a song before you go.
A song before I go? Nah.
You have to have a think about that one.
No. No, we're not having that. We'll save it for match day.
And Adam again says, are you coming to the States anytime in the near future?
Oh, we'll just wait and see. All will be revealed in good time. Yes. But there's a lot going on. Like, you got United tour this summer. The World Cup's coming in a couple of years as well. We've got sort of making plans for that, actually. So, yes, there will be visits, and I have got family in the States as well. So, yes, loads of excuses to make the trip over the pond and come see some of the American fans again. I would love that. I'm sure you guys would love us all getting together as well and doing some special shows over there anyway. But any more comments, Kaz, before the next section?
Prashant says, what should be United's midfield trio? Maino, Mount Bruno, or Casemiro, Mainu, Bruno?
Right now, I think it's going to be Casemiro, Mainu and Bruno. I can see that chopping and changing, especially when we've got double game weeks, which are coming up in April. We've got a couple of them. So, yeah, jam-packed full fixture-wise for April. Ahmad has clearly proved his worth right now. He could even play in that central berth, some are saying, maybe as a number 10. I'm not sure, but he's definitely another option for Rashford if he doesn't want to pull his finger out. So, yeah, I would definitely say there is room for manoeuvre now that Mount is fully fit. Martinez is fully fit. Obviously, we've got Wan-Bissaka back in defence as well. Casemiro really wasn't that badly injured anyway. We've talked about that, so he's going to be available. And yeah, we've got plenty. We've got plenty to mix and match for that. For positions all over the pitch, apart from fullbacks, really. I mean, two players that we really do need to stay fit from now until the end of the season are Dalot and Wan-Bissaka, because you can see the difference as soon as one fullback goes down. Lindelof coming in to cover just ain't that, is he? He just isn't good enough, and we start to struggle, and it is to our disadvantage. But hey, it's hopefully, fingers crossed, touch wood, anywhere possibly can, that we don't get any more injuries now going forward from now until the end of the season. We will be doing transfer shows when it matters, because I feel like most of the stuff right now is complete and utter garbage. So yeah, Magpie agrees with me as well.
But Adam, all of the other channels keep reporting on transfers.
Yeah, they do, because they're really desperate just to put anything out, and we don't do that. We just like to have a good old chat outside Old Trafford with people, which is what we're doing right now. Yeah. Everything else is pretty much covered already. Just give me a game day, please.
Well, speaking of which, Henry says, Adam, what score do you predict against Brentford?
Brentford, I'm going 3-1 United. I am. 2-1, close game. United on the break with our pace as Brentford chase it down, seals it, 3 points, setting off this mad fixture pile-up month with a bang.
Kenny Fan TV, big up Adam, we need to get some huge momentum ahead for the top 4 race.
Yeah, we do. We're sending the positive vibes. That's all we're doing right now. We're sending the positive vibes out amongst the United fan base, getting behind the team. I will be gutted if we don't get 3 points against Brentford. It will deflate any bit of momentum or positive outlook that I had inside me. It will just completely empty me, and it will deflate everything. And then we've got, Chelsea and Liverpool after that. You need to be going into them 2 games with momentum. Beating Brentford, we have to, and we owe Brentford from bleeding last season's 4-0 anyway.
Yeah, Stephanie's asking, will United keep Tony out on Saturday?
Will we keep Tony out? How do you mean? You mean Ivan Tony?
Yeah.
I'm thinking Buddy Martial. Don't scare me, Stephanie. Like, come on. Like, Tony Martial. Yeah, but...
It stumped me then, actually.
With Martinez back, Varane, yeah. We can keep Tony quiet. I'm confident with them 2 in the team that we can do. Tony's not the fastest player. He's great at holding the ball up, as we've seen for England the other night. But I think we've got more than enough to handle him. And if Leacher is back, then he's the perfect man to go on to Tony. Just that, right in your face defending, not giving him a minute on the ball, no chance to hold it up. That's exactly what we need. And I think he will bring that. And that will be like the biggest boost out of all the players coming back for us, I think.
Sweeney, as well as asking for 100 likes, is also asking, who are the biggest threat, Villa or Spurs?
I would say Spurs are the biggest threat to us. I think we'll both finish ahead of Villa. I just think Villa's games, along with the Europa Conference, I think they'll want that trophy. The Thursday, Sunday football, we know how many games they've got to play yet. I mean, they could be, we've got 12, they could be looking at upwards of 16 if they go all the way, which I think they will. So that squad and balancing that out, I think we'll both finish ahead of Villa. That's my prediction. I think Villa will get 4th. Sorry, Spurs will get 4th, and I think Villa will finish below us in 6th, and we will scrape in just into the Champions League places. Funnily enough, like Villa's participation in the conference could actually get that 5th spot, and we take it off them, and they take the trophy. They fall out of Europe, they fall out of the Champions League, and we take the spot, and they just go in the Europa. It's crazy how it all works around, but that is literally what could happen. It's like Villa's participation in that competition is going to hinder them getting in the Champions League, but help us getting in, well, fighting against them to get in the Champions League, if that makes sense. It's crazy how it actually works out.
Prashant says, I like what I saw with Ahmad, but I'm afraid Ten Hag will prefer Anthony over him.
Yeah, I mean, Anthony came on and did a job, didn't he, as well? So we can't really praise up and big up Hamad without bigging up Anthony, because he also changed the game, didn't he? He did his bit, and I think was a major part in Manchester United getting that win against Liverpool. So when he brought the subs on, it just changed everything. We went man to man, and it just worked. It just worked for us. How close are we to that 100 like mark now?
We've got 99.
99. Come on, guys. One more will do us.
Graham's in the chat. He's given his best 11. So, guys, if you've not seen the short that's gone out or on TikTok, go and have a look at that. It's good.
Yeah, definitely. Go and have a look at the crazy best 11. I mean, if I told you that people had the choice of all of Manchester United strikers over all the glory years, and the two that were picked were Berbatov and Wayne Rooney. Rooney you can understand, but you know Berbatov's going to get some criticism. And Bruno made it into the centre midfield above the likes of Keane and Scholes. Like, yeah, there's a lot of debate on that one
You
as well.
definitely interviewed a younger crowd, I think.
Even younger crowds should really know about Scholes and Keane.
Yeah.
Everyone needs to know about them. But yeah, any more comments there, Kaz?
Andrew says, hopefully Anthony will improve and Ahmad needs to play more.
Yes, he does. Ahmad does need more game time. I think he will get more game time now. And Ten Hag can't go back on what he said after that game, where he hasn't got enough game. He hasn't had the game time he's deserved. So maybe now he's going to give it to him.
Adam says, love that you do the video outside of Old Trafford. Ramo says, do we actually deserve Champions League? Don't want to get embarrassed again under a manager that's not good enough for the highest level.
No, we do deserve Champions League. We need to be in the Champions League. This is a chance now for Ineos, to put their money where their mouth is. If we get Champions League, there's no reason why we shouldn't be going out and changing our whole squad. Completely different squad to what we had this season. And by that I mean Deadwood being moved on and actually having a deep squad of quality players, because the money's there from the Champions League. The games are there, the revenues are there. It's easier to balance the books. So if we do get Champions League, it's massive, because that way then Ineos have got no excuse not to put that money in. They've already tried to threaten with financial fair play and PSR and needing to be in the Champions League to make sure we can spend money. So if we are in there, no excuses, and we move forward, we make the right signings that this club needs.
Matt's Worldwide says, hi, new to the channel, keep up the good work.
Hello, Pats. Good to have you in, buddy.
Matt's Worldwide.
Matt, sorry, not Pats.
Jack Whelan says, will Rashford go to the Euros?
Yeah, I think he might scrape in, but like I said, he isn't starting for that England team. He'd be lucky to get on off the bench, like he really will. I think now Southgate's looking at it and going, if he needs someone to come off the bench with an impact, he can look past Rashford. He can. You can bring on the likes of Gordon, Maddison, players like this. So yeah, I mean, guys, that pretty much finishes up all the news today for United. Like I said, there wasn't much. We've rounded it up. O'Neill isn't coming. He's not stupid. Joselu, transfers I really don't care about right now. We can talk about him in the distance. I'm sure to Debo's price tag, and you've seen all that news going through. There's nothing much more to talk about, guys. There really isn't. We'll have a closer look towards Brentford going forward this evening as well, and bring you all the other news back in the studio later on tonight, guys. But for now, thank you so much. Me and Kaz are going to go and get a little bit warmer, and we'll see you all later on this evening. Thank you so much for tuning in, for all the likes and all your comments, guys. Have a good one.